Today I have this Westclox Big Ben Model 1A to work on. It's nickel plated and in great original condition. Looks to have been years since it's been serviced. Patents on this one range from 1908 to 1919. Signs of rust can be seen through the nickel plating in areas. Dials on these were made from paper. It's been soiled with black oily fingerprints. Brass center mount on the minute hand has a punch mark on it, a sign someone has attempted to snug it up sometime in the past. Outside from a butcher's fingerprints, a fine original dial in excellent shape. Customer says it only runs if it's laid flat on its face, so let's take a close look at the movement. Lots of lint and dirt in here, very poor motion in the balance. Balance staff locations show signs of red deposits, most likely rust. It runs, but definitely not healthy. Check the pivot holes for wear. Pallet fork pivot could use a bushing. Escape wheel pivot is loose enough to cause a power drop to the balance. Fourth wheel pivot is loose as well. It needs a good cleaning. While it's a part to clean, bushings should be installed. I see the hour wheel gear has been bent. Someone attempted to pull the face off without removing the hour hand first. Sign of a butcher. Rust on the front plate common to the center wheel arbor pivot. Date on the inside of the front plate shows this movement was fabricated in 1925. This ad shows the same clock sold for $3 in 1918. I've pulled the movement apart and cleaned it. Installed needed bushings. Time to reassemble. This arm activates the repeat function on the alarm, and this is the alarm hammer assembly. Strike gear that drives the strike hammer, alarm side second wheel, escape wheel and fourth wheel, time side third wheel. This wheel has a cam gear on the bottom that's responsible for activating the repeat function for the alarm bell. Pallet fork, center wheel, back plate, alarm side mainspring, time side mainspring, oil the center wheel bearing surface before installation of the pinion chuck. Back the center arbor up with an anvil while pressing the pinion chuck in place. Alarm trip spring. Oil the third wheel pivot before I continue. Stop washer for the alarm trip wheel, minute wheel, alarm trip wheel, hour wheel, retaining washer, Oil the rest of the movement. Trip staff function washer, small trip staff washer, trip staff friction nut, large trip staff washer, alarm setting knob, the balance staff pivots are worn. This one is real bad. They both need to be reshaped. This could be one of the sources of the poor balance motion in this movement. Take a look at the working surfaces of the cone bearings. This one is rough and has some nicks worn into the bearing surface. Time to resurface the bearing surface. I'll fabricate a copper lap that fits the profile of the cone bearing surface. Add some diming paste to do the cutting. Looks good. Balance staff pivot ends have been recut and polished. Time to do a test before the balance wheel and hairspring is mounted. Spins nice and free. I'll need to adjust the cone bearing on the back plate a little tighter and should be good to go. Press the staff into the balance wheel. Press the hairspring into place. All back together and running strong. Inner case support. The rust deposits on the nickel case cleaned up great. Threaded mounting bracket for the peg feet. Threading mounting bracket for the top bow. Last item to clean on the case is the label indicator for the alarm function. It's the original one and in exceptional shape, made from paper that has been bonded to clear celluloid plastic. Many of these have been destroyed by cleaning solvents, furniture polishes, and waxes. To preserve the celluloid in these Big Bens, the clocks should be kept in a cool, dry environment, no contact with solvents, and no direct sunlight or strong artificial lights. Oh, up close, there's a skeleton of a multiple-legged stowaway sitting here, where he took his last breath of air. As celluloid degrades, it can release nitric and sulfuric acid. Could be what ended this guy's life. He's in great shape, but soon to be brushed away along with the years of collected dust. To prevent scratching the fragile celluloid, a soft brush is used to remove the large particles first. Followed with a cotton Q-tip moistened with distilled water. Once the large particles are removed, the Q-tips are renewed as needed until it's completely cleaned. Backside is raw paper, so need to avoid getting it wet or it will stain. Looks great. Now to get it installed without damaging it. Non-acid watch paper is used to keep the inner case frame support from damaging the paper on the back side of the label while it slides into place. The non-acid paper will also help to absorb some of the natural acid in the celluloid and original paper. That worked great. Steady and repeat alarm function lever, alarm and silent function lever, glass, reflector, dust cover pressure washer, dust cover, This Big Ben is in beautiful running shape now. A nice running Big Ben Model 1A, fabricated 100 years ago in 1925.